and you're welcome back to my channel. I want to say a very big thank you to everybody that watched my last video. Thanks for all the love, thanks for the comments, thanks for the likes, thanks for everything. I love you all. So what have you guys been doing during this lockdown period? Eating, sleeping. I know some of you have invented new styles of sleep, new ways to sleep, new positions of sleep. Some of you have been watching Instagram stories all day long, every day. Instagram stories from morning till night. I like some people's daily routine is waking up, eating, doing a little bit of Instagram story. Oh, I forgot, TikTok, and then sleeping again. Like that's just maybe from morning till 12 o'clock. My sister, my brother, while all this is good, because obviously me if I like to jai, we also need to be productive during this lockdown. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how we can be productive during this lockdown. So the lockdown was declared, I think, on 29th of March, and then started or came into play on the 30th of March, meaning that we've had almost 4 weeks, 1 month of lockdown in Nigeria. Even though it varies from state to state, but I feel like in most parts of the country we've had at least 3 weeks of lockdown at this point. And whilst, like, when the lockdown was first announced, I was like, oh my god, this is a time for people to unwind. This is a time for people to, bond with their families, especially in places like Lagos where everybody is always on the move. This is a time to just like rest, calm your head, and things like that. But at this point, we've been resting, calming our heads, doing TikTok, watching IG stories, sleeping, and eating for 4 whole weeks. We've been doing this for 4 weeks, my dear. My lovelies, I think it is time for us to actually incorporate things that are productive into our days. So today I'm going to be talking about 4 ways by which we can be productive during this lockdown, and I'm going to be giving you my pro tip on how to incorporate all this into your daily activities at home. So the first thing we're going to be talking about today is fitness. Fitness. My dear sisters, because I feel that the brothers are better at this. They are better at least doing 10 push-ups. Even if they'll eat a bar and eat pounded and eat everything, they will at least do 10 push-ups and continue that. But we have been sleeping, getting rounder, adding belly fat.
Is that me?
Oh my god,
Mom.
Which is not a bad thing if you are comfortable with your body, if you like your body the way it is, it's fine. But at the same time, in addition to liking your body the way it is, does your health like your body the way it is? This is where fitness comes in. As you can see, I'm not the slimmest person on the block. I'm not, lepa and everything. I'm also horrible like you. But I try to work out, even though it's not intense. It's not like I'm not doing like the greatest workouts in the world, but I try to incorporate very little workout into my daily activities. As we all know, we're to be at home as per government orders. I'm sure you don't want to go out right now and get accosted by the police or soldiers, or even get sentenced like some people that I heard were sentenced to 1 month in prison. So What I do personally is I have two applications that I use to work out at home. So they give directions for you to work out in the house. The first application is going to be Lose Belly Fat for Beginners, and the app is actually not just for belly fat. Most of the exercises are for belly fat, but there are other exercises that work on other parts of your body also. The reason why I like this app is that you can set a reminder on the app, and then it reminds you daily. You set a time and then it reminds you at that time, just like an alarm, that it is time for you to work out. So you can do this and incorporate it into your daily activity. The second app that I like using is the Yoga for Beginners app. The Yoga for Beginners app, but with this app you need data connection, you need the internet connection to be able to use this. It just gives you simple poses that you can use for yoga. If you've never done yoga before, like me, I just started doing it during this lockdown. So if you've never done yoga before, it just gives you simple poses that you can practice at home, and you can do for, you know, fitness, meditation, and stuff like that. um I would put the link to download these apps in the description box below. So the next thing on my list is actually improving on old skills that you have or acquiring new skills. So for somebody like me, before the whole pandemic, I've been thinking of learning video editing and photography. And there are ways by which you can learn this online. There are online courses, free online courses that you can take to hone your skills in different ways. And by doing this, you can even improve your CV, you can improve on what you have to offer to a company or an organization when you're going to get a job or look for a job there. So how do I learn this? There are a number of um there are a number of organizations, people that are doing um webinars, seminars, WhatsApp teachings, and stuff. You can just have contact with you can just get in contact with any of them and, pay. I think some people pay, some people are doing free courses, but personally, I use a website called udemy.com. On this website, you actually get to see different courses, different skills that you can learn: graphics design, video editing, photography, and stuff like that. And you actually have to pay, but then you also get to see free courses that you can take on the website. So there are courses that you can pay for, and then there are courses that are free. Now, if you are a beginner like me, you probably want to take the free courses first, because I feel like the free courses don't really go deep into what it is about, and you want to take those courses first so that you at least have knowledge of what you're going into. Then if the courses were worth your time and you feel like you want to learn more, you can then pay for it. I'll also link the website in the description box so that you can click on it, and you can also get to see what you are interested in and what you can learn for free. The third thing on my list is actually brushing up your CV and putting in for jobs. So now, this quarantine period, this lockdown period, you have a lot of time on your hands. Don't you think it would be a good time for you to make your CV bam, like bam, put your CV in order, make it, good, and start putting in for job applications? Because as soon as this lockdown is over, the amount of jobs that you apply for will determine the amount of interviews you go for, which also would increase the probability of you getting a job after this lockdown. I think if you are in between jobs, or you are a copper, you are in your service year, I think now is the time for you to actually brush up your CV, make it look, and start putting in for jobs, because the earlier the better. The more jobs you put in for now, the higher the probability of people calling you for interview, and the higher the probability of you getting a job after this lockdown. The next thing is for entrepreneurs and people that actually want to start a business after this lockdown. Now is the time for you to start writing out your plan, start implementing some of your plan, start knowing the things you need to do to keep your customers and to make sure your customers do not forget you after this lockdown. For me personally, I would say if you're a business owner and you have a database of your customers or your clients, now is the time for you to send text. You can send a text out every other week or once in 2 weeks, just to find out how they are doing. And by doing so, they are going to remember you, they'll remember your business. Like if I receive a text a from a business, maybe somebody that I've transacted business with before, and I just receive a text from them checking on me and just asking how I'm coping and how I'm doing, obviously that would be really nice, and I would really want to patronize that person after the lockdown. So I think now is the time for business owners and people that actually want to start a business to actually sit down and plan, strategize on ways to get customers, because after this pandemic we still don't know how much the economic devastation is going to be, and we need to start planning ahead of time. So I think this would be the best time for you as a business owner to lock down your customers. All of this might seem like a lot to fit into a day, but I'm going to be giving you my tip on how to do all of this daily in a jiffy. But before then, if you have a 9 to 5 job, this is going to be the best time to secure your job, because my dears, people are going to lose their jobs after this lockdown, and I really pray and hope to God that none of us are going to lose our source of livelihood, but it is the truth. So what do I think you should do as somebody that has a 9 to 5 job? First of all, you need to find ways that you can add value to yourself, thereby adding value to your organization. So if you were doing one thing for the organization before, if there is a way that you can get a new skill, acquire something, it might be something as little as knowing how to use a software or learning how to use a tech stuff, just something that will add value to you and would essentially add value to your organization, meaning that they will not be able to let go of you. I think you should start doing that now. I also think that if you have a business that is like a one-man enterprise, or if you work somewhere that is like maybe there are partners, like I mean something that is not like a multinational company or something that is very structured, I think that if you are working in somewhere like that, now is the best time to reach out to your boss and find out how you can help, how you can add value to the business at this point in time. Also, you should find out what you can do, how you can work from home, and how the business is doing at this point in time, because nobody wants an employee that is just sitting at home, sitting on their asses and thinking that they will just breeze back into work and get salary and everything. So how do you incorporate all of this into your day? I think the trick is to take it one day at a time. So what I do personally is the day before, I know what I want to do the next day. So for example, yesterday I knew I was going to shoot today. So what I do is I want to shoot today. I have a plan. Today I'm going to shoot by so time, I'm going to work out by so time, I want to do my house chores by so time. So I plan my day ahead, just as if I'm going to work, but I'm planning my day inside the house. So I plan my day ahead. So obviously all the things I mentioned, you don't need to do everything every day, except for working out. Except for working out, which you might want to do every day. I don't do it every day anyway. But you don't need to do everything every day. You can take one thing per day, but just trying to be productive per day. So now, for example, you can decide that today I want to reach out to my boss. Obviously, you're not going to reach out to your boss every day or text your customers every day, and you're obviously not even going to, you know, work out every day, but in a whole week at least you would have done some productive things. Also, I'd like to say that for people that are going to be taking the online course on Udemy, what I do, because it needs, like, you need to stream videos. That's what happens. You need to stream videos. So you download the course comes in videos with a syllabus and all, so you need to stream videos. So most times what I do personally is night sub, because obviously now during this lockdown, I don't even know, this network, they've been taking the data as if the way they've been taking the data in, it's only God that will help us. So what I do basically is I do night sub, which is cheaper and you can get more value for your money, and then I watch the videos in the night. So that way I save myself the stress of using about 2 gig or 3 gig for one course, and that will cost me like 1,500 naira. I can do that with just 50 naira at night, or 100 naira or 200 naira, depending on the network that you use. Thanks so much for watching this video to the end. If these tips were helpful to you, please give this video a thumbs up and comment below. Also, reach out to your friends, reach out to your family, reach out to your religious leaders, reach out to people around you, reach out to your neighbors. We all need some form of kindness and solace in this period. Just reach out to people and show love and show kindness. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you and God bless you. I love you. Well, I know I did notice. English. See, I think I'm going to link. No, I will not say I think. So the next thing on my list is actually, hey, Jesus, Nimmie, what is wrong with you? Okay.